Grand evening, grand evening. It's about 7:10 p.m. right now, southern Texas, agricultural zone 9A, 9B, about 35, 40 miles northwest of the big city of Houston in my micro food forest. The sun is now sitting later and later as we're going to have a time change here coming up. If it already hasn't came up, I have to check. The rain has stopped today. It just sprinkled today. I didn't get too much rainwater in my area. Got a little bit, but as I came outside today, looked at my fruit tree orchard, everything is starting to come alive, and I'm going to show you that as the sun sets. Last week what I did was, as you can see, I started bonsaiing the rest of my fruit trees. And I should say I started to wire, my fault. I started to wire the rest of my fruit trees that were not wired and make bonsai, dwarf bonsai trees out of them. And with branches that are very thick, you have to use thick bonsai wire. This is a 3 millimeter bonsai wire. It has to be more thicker in order to bend the trees. So the trees, if you use thinner bonsai wire, the branches will just go back in place. They'll bend the wire back. So you have to use the right size bonsai wire when you're wiring your fruit trees. Like I've done this one. It's all wired up. As you can see, the rain we had, I have mushrooms coming up in this pot. And remember, all of these pots right here are just temporary as I make new pots for all 7 of these fruit trees. So my day avocado is growing more and more buds. Everything is responding to the early spring now. These fruit trees know that spring is here and they're getting ready to bloom. Like this day avocado has already bloomed a few leaves, but it's really growing now. As you can see, they're getting taller and taller. I'm ready for these guys to open up and bloom. And what I noticed today was that more of my varieties, I have 2 varieties of dwarf peach trees. This one, beautiful, was the first one that started opening its new leaf buds. Look at all that green coming out. I'm waiting for these 2 to wake up, this one and that one to wake up. These are all Flory dwarf peach trees. So I'm waiting for these 2 guys to wake up. This one already has. This one is older than these 2 guys. So everything's looking good over here. My pomegranate, I'm waiting for it to put out new. Hopefully this pomegranate will bloom this year and I'll get some pomegranates this year. Hopefully this year it'll bloom. It's already put out new leaves already. As you can see, there's still water on these leaves as it sprinkled all day today. Most of the day it's sprinkled. Now look at this beautiful tree that I've always wanted. This is my golden Dorset apple tree. A golden Dorset apple tree. This is one of the few varieties that can bloom all the way south in warmer weather, because most apple trees, they live in colder weather. They can only bloom in colder weather. But this variety, this golden Dorset variety, it's one of the few that can bloom. And as you can see, I've already started wiring it. I wired this one too about 4 days ago. I wired it. I bent this branch vertical, because this branch, my fault. I bent this branch horizontal because it was vertically sticking up. So I bent it. As you can see with the 3 millimeter bonsai wire. Got it in a good position. Now it's bent horizontally and it'll grow. It won't get any taller than this. This is the size I want this. Over there is one of my big fruit trees, looking good. As you can see, new leaves on it. Looking nice, looking nice. Now, I'm very happy about this, y'all. This is my pink guava that's growing good. I hope it blooms and give me some fruit this year. But we're gonna go over here and look at this different variety of dwarf peach trees. This is a bonanza, a dwarf bonanza peach tree. And I just got these bonanzas this year. I got them about 3 months ago, I'm thinking, when they were all dormant. And I potted them in these new pots I made. I made these pots by hand myself with hardwood, beautiful pots I made. And when you buy a fruit tree and you are repotting it, especially if you're gonna repot it in a very large bonsai pot, and you have to trim the roots off when the tree is dormant, you get very worried that the tree will die on you when you repot it, and you won't know until the springtime comes, because this is a deciduous fruit tree. All the leaves come off, so you won't know till the springtime comes if it's still alive. And I'm happy to say, for this one of 3 bonanza dwarf peach trees, it's alive. See that little green? It's my little green bud. If you can see it, it's getting dark out here at sunset. It's alive. It's putting out its first new leaf of the year. I'm happy it survived. So that one, it's going to be full of leaves. I'm happy. After I repotted it, like the other 2 I repotted. And I'm going to show you the other one that's putting out its first leaves. Let's go over here and look at this this mango tree putting out beautiful new leaves. This is a Nam Doc Mai variety. It's put out brand new leaves. This one's already grafted. One day that'll give me some fruit. Maybe this year, maybe this small Namdok Mai will give me a couple of fruits. It's growing very well, as you can see. Mangoes, when they grow new leaves, the new leaves are very dark and red. Brand new leaves. Look at that. Another fig fruit tree put out brand new leaves. Brand new leaves. Beautiful. Another mango tree. I grew this from seed. This has to be grafted. It hasn't been grafted yet. I grew it from seed. I grew this from seed myself. So when this, it's putting out new leaves too. When this stem gets about this big, I'll get a scion and I'll graft it right here. And once the graft produces new leaves, I'll cut all these old leaves off. They'll be cut off. So once I graft it, has to get about this high first. My giraffe is enjoying the jungle out here. One of my jaboticaba, beautiful. With this elephant. Here's another mango I grew from seed, and it's putting out a new stem, a new root. Once it gets bigger, I'll grab this one too, because I grew it from seed. Another jaboticaba. This is a red variety, hybrid, jaboticaba. Look at that beautiful rhinoceros chilling. Here we are again. I'm very happy. I potted this dwarf bonanza peach tree. This is one of 3. I potted it, and I'm very happy because it's putting out new leaves. See that new leaf? There's one right there. There's one right there. So that just shows you my potting skills with these new dwarf peach trees. When I potted them in their new pots that I made these pots out of hardwood. And I'm celebrating because I put a candle on this elephant. I'm celebrating my success because I've been waiting for springtime to come and seeing if all these new fruit trees I potted in the wintertime will grow. And all those new leaves, see all those new leaves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The buds are opening up right before the springtime, y'all. It's spring here in southern Texas. And over here, yep, another fig tree and brand new leaves. And then over there, that is my 3rd bonanza fruit tree. And I'm waiting for that one to wake up. I haven't seen any new leaves on this one. So I'm waiting for that one to wake up. So I have 3 dwarf fruit trees that are putting out new leaves that are woke. And I have 3 more that are waiting to put out new leaves. So I have a total of 6 dwarf fruit trees. I have a total of 6 dwarf peach trees. My fault, but peach trees. Beautiful bonanza peach trees. New leaves. I'm very happy. So I'm celebrating. That's why I got these little candles out here. I'm celebrating my success. It's very rewarding when you pot a plant, a fruit tree, and when it's dormant and you have to trim the root ball down some to get it into the large bonsai pot, because the bonsai pots are more shallower, and it's kind of scary because you're hoping the tree survive, and they survive very well. I've done a good job, and I'm looking forward to making more pots to pot those other 7 trees that I have. Get them going. So it's been a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I hope everybody's enjoyed the Sunday off. To get outside in their micro food forest, like I'm in my micro food forest, or get outside in your homestead, or if you have a homestead with lots of land, or if you have a farm, or wherever you're growing it. I don't care if it's like me in your suburban house, or if you're in an apartment, in a condo. You can grow food anywhere, people. This is my church. This is my church, y'all. This is my church. This is where I come to detox from what's going on in the world. Right now, we know what's going on. We're basically at war right now. Congress hasn't declared war. Right now it's a conflict, but it will eventually be declared a war. If this goes any longer, Congress will have a choice but to declare this thing in Iran a war. So this is how I detox from it. I get away. As the sun starts to set, I have good news. My dwarf 2 varieties of peach trees are blooming, and you have to realize I never seen leaves on these on 5 of these. I never seen leaves on, because I just got these, and when I got them in the wintertime, and it's best to pot your fruit trees when they're dormant. So I'm looking forward to making pots for all of these. Get these in large. My custom bonsai pots, like I did all these. So as the sun sets, it's getting darker out here. You guys have a nice day. Grow some food your way. At the end of the day, ain't nobody coming to save us. We gotta save ourselves.